Welcome to the Road to the Rose Bowl. We'll be discussing the Super Bowl today. Who do I have sitting in front of me?
Yeah, Brian.
Who do I have sitting to my right?
Yeah, Manson.
That is Jake. Okay, so we have a couple of topics. This is an episode we just sprung up because we thought it'd be fun to talk about some football.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday, yeah.
It is
We're
finally
actually
here.
To hell with all of our seller
We're
followers. Hell with them.
the hell with movies.
They don't get the satisfaction.
Yeah, we're actually watching the pregame show right now to the Super Bowl. So, what topic y'all want to start off with first?
I guess we can start off what we think of the two teams playing.
All right, we'll start with Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah, what do you think about Kansas City, Brian?
Pretty much, I guess what everybody else has been thinking, very explosive offense, questionable defense. They probably got one of, if not the best quarterback in the league for them right now, and I think that's probably why they're 1-point favorites right now, I think. I'd have to relook at it, but yeah, I'm rooting for Kansas City because I want to see Andy Reid win a Super Bowl. I do.
The only reason I want to see Andy Reid win a Super Bowl is because he'll go to the White House and eat all them hamburgers.
Okay, all right.
I don't know, just something about that's appealing.
But he just the guy that's just had just so many big games losing, and now he's got his first chance in 15 years to do it again, to hopefully try to finally get that win.
Get over the hump.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of rooting for right now. So yeah.
I don't like Andy Reid's face.
Oh, okay. So what do you think about Kansas City, Jake?
They have Tyreek Hill,
Yeah.
and they have that Patrick Mahomes guy,
That Patrick Mahomes guy.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. They got a good offense.
Yeah.
One problem, I don't like the Chiefs, so I hope they lose.
Okay.
I don't like their stupid faces. I don't like their stupid colors.
Okay,
I don't like
then.
their stupid logo. I don't like the fact that Kansas City is not even in Kansas.
That is true. It's in Missouri.
It's in Missouri.
Yeah.
Make up your mind, team. Make up your mind.
I think that's more of the city's fault, not the team.
I don't know about
I
that.
think the city failed horribly, but as for Kansas City, I think they're a really good team. I think they got a good offense. I think their defense is kind of suspect at times, but they always seem to, once the offense starts going, the defense does step it up.
Yeah.
So the only thing I will say though is they cannot do what they've done the last couple of games and start getting behind and have to come back
Yeah.
against the Niners, unless Kyle Shanahan pulls another stupid stunt like he did and 28-3.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Niners, I guess we'll just go ahead and move on to them. Jake, what do you think about the 49ers?
I don't like the 49ers either.
Well, hell.
But I hope they win.
Okay.
Because,
Wait a minute. You love the 49ers.
no.
No, we don't. He's a Raiders fan.
But you've been a Raiders fan for 4 months. You've been a Joe Montana fan for 8 years.
I love Joe Montana. Doesn't mean I have to like who he plays for.
Well, you know who Joe Montana played for Kansas City and the 49ers.
Yeah, I know. I'm an oddball.
Yeah.
But it's my body, my choice.
Okay then. What do you think about the Niners?
This is another, and I've been saying this all week. This is another situation where it's the best defense going up against the best offense.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I remember right, the last time that happened was at the Denver and
Denver and Carolina game.
And what happened?
It was an ass kicking.
Yeah.
Denver whipped them all on the field.
And 2 years before that, it was the best offense Denver versus the best defense Seattle.
Yeah, and an ass kicking.
So yeah, I'm going on that pretty much.
For me, I never really go by offense too much when it comes to Super Bowls because even last year's Super Bowl, the better defense won the game, and the year before that, the Eagles actually had, even though it was a shootout, and the Eagles' defense deserves barely any credit.
They won on a defensive play.
They did. And they were the better defense throughout the year. So I would say that you have to look at defense first whenever it comes to Super Bowls.
If I remember right, throughout the whole Super Bowl history, it's from 1 to 53, or maybe
Mm-hmm.
I think it was before 53 when I looked this stat up. The average rank defense that goes to the Super Bowl is 7th. That's the average rank. So
yeah, you have to have a good defense to go. So
nobody's wrong if they're going on the better defense.
Yeah. So I'm with you. I think the Niners are a more well-rounded team.
Right.
Now, something I want to ask y'all about the Super Bowl is, what do you think about the halftime show?
Terrible.
Don't care. I stopped caring about the halftime show.
I don't know. Both of them are hot.
One moment.
It's you know who it is, don't you?
See, I pull up my phone.
You don't know who it is, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
It's Shakira and
J-Lo.
J-Lo, yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: when it comes to hot women, I can type in 3 words, and boom, you got hot women on your phone. Who cares? Who cares that they're hot? I care that the music doesn't match the sport. Who gives a rat's ass about how attractive a person is?
Well,
it's not football music; it's pop music that they're trying to lure in these little girls to come and look at the Super Bowl show when they don't care.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Get Metallica! That's football music!
I seen something really funny. It said it showed Ricky Bobby, and it said, "Dear baby Jesus, please let this be the one for wardrobe malfunction."
Oh, God. But
fair enough.
I'm indifferent to the Super Bowl halftime show, if I'm being honest.
Hey, it's always pretty terrible.
Yeah.
I remember the Katy Perry one was just the worst.
The greatest part about that was like the meme from the shark.
Yeah,
Left shark.
I
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just sort of sitting there like
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Poor guy.
It's great.
I did like the Lady Gaga one, though.
I did too. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was pretty good.
The Lady Gaga halftime show was actually pretty
Yeah.
good. And the Bruno Mars one was pretty good, I remember.
I don't remember liking it, but
Last year's
But that was a few years ago,
Yeah.
though. I don't know. I can't remember. I remember
I
liking
remember
it
the Lady
at the time.
Gaga. I do remember the Lady Gaga one. She actually put on a good show.
She did.
But most time they're
They
awful.
should have gotten AC/DC last year, before
But
they
which
retired.
I don't like AC/DC.
It's football music, though.
But which
It's overdone.
the first Super Bowl halftime show
It's 4 minutes.
The first Super Bowl halftime show I distinctly remember was Tom Petty in Super Bowl 42.
Yeah.
So, your favorite Super Bowl, no doubt.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, but
What is that, the Giants and Patriots?
yeah, that was the Giants and Patriots and
Yeah.
Tom Petty. I think that's the one Tom Petty.
Tom
played.
Petty led the Giants to win that game.
Tom Petty.
I'm a huge Tom Petty fan though, but that's the one. That's like I think that's the first one I distinctly remember watching all the way through.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, I don't care about the Super Bowl halftime show typally. I don't care.
You just talked about it for like 10 minutes.
It's always terrible.
I was just talking
I'm
about.
messing with you.
Yeah, right. I'm just okay.
Extra's been 47 seconds.
But
so-
I tell you a topic I want to get into though real quick. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, I don't understand this. All the hate he gets is
no,
so
like,
unwarranted.
Look,
They were 4-12 last year without him, and this year they're in the Super Bowl. He's a good quarterback, you morons. Shut up. I know everybody makes the joke, oh, Jimmy Garoppolo is like a kid on training wheels who's just being taken to the promised land. No. Like, he does what... You know what he does? He does what early Brady did. Just
don't
win the game!
Just win the game.
Do what works. If you have to throw for 500 yards, you do that. If you have to run for 200 yards as a team, you do that.
If you
If you have to hand the ball over 40 times, do that. If you have to throw it 40 times, do that.
yeah, and
It's maddening.
And I completely agree. I completely agree. First off, do people not realize the fact that this is actually his first complete year he started to?
Yeah, and he's going to the Super Bowl.
I mean,
I don't think people realize that.
it's like, and I told you about this prior, and I've seen this with analyst shows, I've seen it with everything. Everyone seems to have this mentality that, oh, if you have a good receiver, or a great defense, or a great running game,
You suck.
You suck.
Yeah.
Oh, if you have to rely, like if you're a quarterback and you have that and you're winning, that means that that there has to be an asterisk to
And
that.
you know where Jimmy Garoppolo really gets people that people aren't too impressed by him? He don't have like a world-class arm or like world-class legs. He just kind of does everything right.
Guess who?
He's boring.
That's almost what makes him great, though.
Yeah,
It's what's made Peyton and Brady and Drew Brees great over these
yeah,
years.
because Drew Brees doesn't have a world class arm.
No, Drew Brees throws a lot of checkdowns and throws a lot of easy routes, but he does it very well. He's able to decipher what the defense is doing
and
before
he's
the
the
play
all-time leading
starts.
passer.
Yeah,
He is the breeze machine.
And by the way, there's a guy that played for the same team that Jimmy Garoppolo's playing for that had several Hall of Fame players on both offense and defense
Yep.
who didn't have a world class arm, who didn't have world class legs, and won 4 Super Bowls.
My favorite boy.
you don't need.
His last name's Montana.
Yeah,
His first name's Joe.
yeah.
That's just such a badass name.
It is a badass name.
Joe
honestly.
Montana.
It is a cool name. His son sucked at Notre Dame.
That's like Bob Heartthrob. or
Really?
something.
Yeah, his son Nate Montana played at Notre Dame for a year.
Well, that sucks.
They put him in against Michigan 2010. He shit the bed worse than I've ever seen any player shit the bed in my life because both our quarterbacks got hurt that game. So they end up having to put Nate in, and Nate instantly the first snap fumble right over his head, and then the second snap he throws a pick whenever he's out there, and they're like, no more. He transferred to Montana after that.
That's where he belongs.
He actually was perfect. He transferred to Montana. Yeah.
That sucks, but yeah, I'm sick of this Jimmy Garoppolo and this mentality overall now, to where like, oh, you know, if you have like Pro Bowl receivers or tight ends or running backs, you know, like there has to be like this asterisk to the quarterback now because you know he has to do it completely on his own now.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, it's not like I mean, how many Pro Bowlers played for Baltimore when Lamar Jackson had an MVP year?
Yep.
How many? You know,
It's ridiculous because at the end of the day, football is a team. This ain't basketball, people. Football's a team sport.
And I tell you what, how well did Tom Brady do as a passer this year? When everyone was talking about how like
Not very well.
receivers couldn't get separation.
No, because you need them, or you have to have everybody on the same page. You have to have receivers that know what routes they're running, and no one can succeed without teammates. You have to have teammates. That's what football is. It's a team sport. It ain't basketball where you can go out and just throw. You can take. You can score 50 points in a game and lead your team to victory.
Yeah, and you know for a fact, and it's also it's kind of in a no-win situation because no matter how well Jimmy Garoppolo will play, like Jimmy Garoppolo could throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns this game today and still lose, and they'll say they lost because of Jimmy Garoppolo, or but he can also have those same stats, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and win. Well, you know, you won because of that great defense and great running game.
Yep.
Like, you know.
It's because the media, honestly, I think, gets so tied up in narratives that they like to follow it through and they don't like to change their opinion. That's what I hate about like big sports media. Like you see it with Skip Bayless and First Take and all these shows, even Shannon Sharp. Or my biggest issue, Colin Cowherd, where they never they find a position right that they believe in. Mm-hmm. And they're not open to have their mind changed.
Well, at least with Colin Cowherd, like he people accuse him of flip flopping. No, he just admits that he's wrong.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. Whenever I don't like when people say if a person does change their mind, they're flip flopping. No, they just have new evidence.
And heck, even Shannon Sharp didn't like Patrick Mahomes when he coming out of the draft, and now I
think that's one of them things that is undeniable.
Yeah, true. unless you're Skip Bayless, who claims that Dak Prescott had a better year,
which is one of the most ridiculous claims I ever heard in my life.
Yeah, and I think, but what was it like? He had more touchdowns and he had more yards.
Even though Patrick Mahomes missed like 4 games and. Just stupid.
Oh, but he only scored 13 points against Indianapolis at home. I mean, how could you say he's the best quarterback?
Okay, and Dak Prescott lost to Mitch Trubisky
and the Jets.
Yeah, let's talk about that one, the Jets. So
yeah, come on.
Yeah,
enough of that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm sick of the Jimmy Garoppolo hate, though. I'm absolutely done with it. And I do agree with you that, it's like you take this stand and they're just going to push this narrative until they can't push it.
It's almost like political news where they find an agenda and they push it. And I think they do it, honestly, is because it does... I don't even think the people on sports TV have these opinions at times. I honestly believe they do it just for ratings.
Honestly, I think he's got a funny last name.
Who? Garoppolo? Tamayo.
So it's odd. It's too many syllables.
I think it's a cool name.
I like it.
There's 4 syllables.
I think it's a dope name.
No, you're wrong.
Oh, okay. It comes with a great nickname, Jimmy G.
Jimmy G, yeah.
That's a great nickname.
Or as Stephen A. Smith likes to call him, Jimmy Pornstar G.
Really?
Yeah, you heard about that.
Yeah, I know about him. Him with the porn star.
Yeah, Stephen A's like Jimmy Pornstar G because Jimmy Garoppolo went out on a date with a porn star once.
Huh?
Yeah, nifty.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, but I just love Stephen A. Smith the way he says that. But yeah, I do think that honestly they don't even have these opinions about these players. I think they just do it to push forward a story, like Max Kellerman, Brady and the Cliff. That cliff has. I'm sorry, Max, but it's been 5 years, and he's like,
Or like
I'll be right one of these days. Well, yeah, Max.
or Rob Parker.
Yeah, I love Rob Parker. As a New England fan, he's gave me so much laughter and joy over the years.
He's finally right.
Yeah, yeah,
He's finally
yeah.
right.
They didn't go to the Super Bowl. Oh darn! But
yeah, I'm with you. But what was another topic we were going to talk
well,
about?
I just thought of this. Have y'all seen the college football recruiting classes?
No.
Guess who's number one?
Couldn't tell you.
Well, you know that program we always talk about that likes to spend money on players and always complains that they're never in the Final Four and gets mad they have to play in the Sugar Bowl?
Oh, yeah, I know. What's the name of it?
Georgia.
Oh, I was going to say Rutgers.
Rutgers. What? Oh, yes, of course. The glorious Rutgers. But I figured I'd get y'all's opinion on Georgia and number one recruiting class because throughout the years, it's been pretty obvious they've been paying players. So what I'm wanting to ask is, do you think the NCAA will crack down soon, eventually, on them? Or do you think they're too big of a brand for the NCAA to attack?
I don't know. I'm not going to predict anything with what the NCAA
Yeah.
does, but I mean, like, if they crack down on Georgia, they'll probably have to crack down on so many other teams also.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, how many teams are recruiting that way? I mean,
Everyone.
it's speculation, but yeah.
Everyone.
It's
Well, have you looked at the SEC top 25 recruiting classes? Have you looked at, there's 9 SEC teams. 9.
9.
Yeah. I think you have Georgia, Texas A&M, Alabama, LSU, Kentucky, South Carolina, Tennessee.
Really? South Carolina and Tennessee?
Yeah, they're in top 25 recruiting classes. And you have Florida.
Well, Florida makes sense.
Yeah.
Like most of these, like Alabama, LSU, Georgia, and Florida makes sense.
I can see South Carolina, too, just because of location.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But Kentucky and Tennessee and Texas A&M.
Well, Texas A&M, I can actually see that one, too.
Well, they are in Texas.
Yeah.
But,
I would say location-wise, it's probably not that hard.
Yeah. I guess I'm just thinking about, like, prestige of, like, you know,
The program.
like programs that kids just want to go to.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think the only ones that didn't make the top 25 in the SEC recruiting classes is Arkansas, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, and Vanderbilt.
All those make sense.
Yeah, I can see all them. So, but overall, the SEC did very well when it came to recruiting. I'm trying to think of what other topics. Well, actually, you know, this don't have anything to do with football.
Thank God.
But okay.
A football podcast. How dare we talk about football?
Have y'all kept up?
I'm kidding. I was thinking of the XFL.
Well, no, we'll talk about that here in a minute.
Okay.
But Brian, I wanted to ask you, what do you think about the college basketball season this year? I know you haven't kept up with it as much,
Hell with basketball.
but
It's pretty much just been like if you're ranked, you're probably going to lose next week. I mean, that's pretty much been what it.
yesterday was a disaster. You had Creighton beat Villanova. You had Seton Hall lose to somebody. You had Providence beat Butler. Gonzaga almost lost. Kentucky lost. Yeah, this has been a crazy year for college basketball. I was wanting to know, who do you think will win it all? If you had to go predict right now. Because we'll probably do an episode for March Madness.
Gonzaga.
You going with Gonzaga?
It's been a crazy year. Let Gonzaga finally win it.
Let the little boy win it. I'm going to go with Gonzaga. I'm with you. Who do you got?
Rutgers.
Rutgers? They're ranked.
Oh my. Rutgers.
They're ranked in
Gonzaga
basketball.
versus Rutgers. Please, Gonzaga versus Rutgers in the national championship.
That would be amazing.
Please.
That would be probably the best. I would definitely be very happy to watch that. Or what if it's like Gonzaga versus Loyola Chicago?
Oh my god.
Or Rutgers versus Loyola? No, that would be a national
How is
championship.
Loyola? Have you kept up with Loyola Chicago? How
Yeah, they're like 12-8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dog's barking.
there she is.
Yep.
Come here.
But figure we get on to the XFL.
Oh yeah, the XFL.
Yep.
How's it doing right now?
Let me look.
I was wanting to ask, have any of y'all figured out who your favorite team's going to be?
Not yet.
Not yet.
One moment, I think I do know, but I have to look up their name.
I don't know the name of my team either. I'm just like, Birmingham.
How many teams are there?
I think 8.
I think, yeah. I think they're splitting it east and west.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's Cason Williams?
Cason Williams. I don't know.
Says he's confident the Dragons will have the best fans in the XFL.
Who the hell's the Dragons?
Seattle.
Oh, see. What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
The Seattle Dragons.
The Seattle
I
Dragons.
swear to God.
That's horrible.
Yeah, and you.
Tell you what, that'll be my team, just because they're called the Dragons. That'll be my team.
And they're from Seattle.
makes
How
no
many dragons do you see in Seattle?
Well, I don't think you see dragons anywhere.
Yes, you do. Komodo dragons.
Well, yeah.
You idiot.
Like UAB.
My God.
You remember UAB?
Yeah. that's
UAB was one. Oh, you know where UAB's located, don't you?
Seattle.
Birmingham.
Oh, okay.
We need that Komodo dragon now.
I was off. Okay, so our 8 teams are in the Western Conference. You have the Dallas Renegades, home in Arlington, Texas, playing from the Globe Life Park. You have the Houston Roughnecks in Houston, Texas, in the TDECU Stadium. You have the Los Angeles Wildcats in Carson, California, who playing in the Dignity Health Sports Park. Huh.
What the hell?
You've got the
Wait, no. Go back to that one. I want to know what
You
the hell that
have
stadium. I know the other two. I don't know what that stadium is.
the Dignity Health Sports Park.
Yeah, click on that. That sounds horrible.
Multiple use sports complex located on the campus of California State University.
What the hell? Let me look at it. Oh my God, they're playing at the Charger Stadium.
Alright, back to mine now.
No wonder I haven't heard of it.
You have the Seattle Dragons in Seattle, Washington, playing in CenturyLink Field.
Damn.
You have
Really?
Okay.
the DC Defenders playing out of Washington, D.C. in the Audi Field.
In the what?
The Audi Field.
Click on that. The Audi Field. What the?
It's a freaking
yes?
soccer stadium.
Why don't they just play in not MetLife. Why don't they play just in FedEx?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
What the?
Capacity of 20,000 people.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
I mean, I don't really care about capacity. Onwards!
Onward.
To the New York Guardians, playing out of East Rutherford, New Jersey.
They're playing in MetLife, aren't they?
Yes, but in New Jersey.
Well, yeah. The New York Giants Stadium is in New Jersey.
Aren't the Jets Stadium
There's
too?
because
seems
there's nowhere to fit it in New York City.
That seems a bit counterproductive, but okay. You got the
It's just
St.
right across the
Louis
river.
Battlehawks playing out of St. Louis, Missouri, and the Dome at America Center. And you've got
The what? All
Tampa,
right, no, stop.
The Dome.
The Dome of America. Click on that. Is that a baseball stadium?
multi-purpose stadium. That's it.
I think it's baseball. No, was that the Rams Stadium? Maybe.
I have no clue.
One moment.
You sound like Bane. Draw them.
The St. Louis Rams used it all back
Okay.
in 2015.
Okay. And I'm sure Birmingham's using the UAB Stadium.
And our final team is the Tampa Bay Vipers, playing out of Tampa, Florida, in the Raymond James
Wait,
Stadium.
there's no Birmingham team.
No!
I thought there was a Birmingham team.
You absolute colossal idiot!
Well, I guess I won't be rooting for anybody in Birmingham.
Dear God, you're stupid.
Yeah, so where's the Tampa Bay teams playing out of the...
Raymond Jones Stadium.
Yeah, the USF Stadium in Tampa Bay.
Yes, I don't... actually, I mean, there's...
I'm going to root for the Seattle Dragons, though.
Let me look at the teams real quick.
who my
Because I
team's-
want to try to figure out who my team is.
I am too!
Well, none of us know. You said you're rooting for the Dragons?
Yeah, sure.
1 minute, wait, I have an idea. I'm going to look at the...
I wish there was a team in Utah.
You see, I usually go off of the team with the coolest logo.
Yeah.
Teams. Let's look at the Dallas Renegades!
I'm probably rooting for somebody in the Eastern Conference. If I had...
Whoa, damn you!
I think New York Guardians might be my team.
The New
I'm
York...
surprised. I'm actually surprised there isn't a Boston team.
Wait,
I know.
There's a practice squad called Team 9.
Oh, well. Okay.
I'll root for them.
They'll never play, but okay.
Okay, there's our logos.
Okay. So the
There's DC Guardians.
DC's logo's pretty cool.
Or DC Defenders.
Mm-hmm.
The Seattle Dragons. I hate most of these logos.
I have the New York one.
The Houston one's just the fucking Oilers.
LA is the Los Angeles Wildcats. What the Wildcats?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Wow.
looks like a Wildcat.
The Dallas one was pretty cool.
Why is New York's logo that if they're the Guardians?
Yeah, wait a
It's
minute.
supposed to be a gargoyle.
Oh. Oh, that's
It looks like a panther.
yeah.
It looks like a sphinx.
Looks stupid. New York's probably gonna be my team. That or DC. I kind of like DC's logo. DC has the best logo, I think. If I had to go with logos, I'd say DC.
I kind of like
has the
Dallas's
best.
one.
Seattle's looks just derpy.
Dallas is cool. I agree. LA's is kind of big.
Look at Tampa's. It's awful.
Tampa. Oh God.
The Tampa Bay Vipers.
Yeah. Well, you know what? At least that one kind of makes some sense, though, unlike New York's.
Yeah.
That one at least makes some kind of sense.
Dallas's looks like a pretty cool comic book character, like the head of a cool comic book.
I mean,
Yeah.
I remember like the what were they called? The AFL or the AAF?
AFL.
The AAF. That's what it was.
Whatever it is.
The Alliance of American
Football League.
Yeah, they had a lot better logos.
They did. They did. Birmingham's logo was amazing.
Vince McMahon, where's the team of John Cena?
Yeah. Oh, we do need that. But who's your team? Have you figured it out?
I'll let Brian go first.
Seattle Dragons.
Seattle Dragons.
You're going to stick with Seattle?
Sure.
I think I'm going to go. What's DC's mascot?
DC is the Defenders.
I'll be a DC's Defenders fan.
Okay.
One moment. I'm going to be a St. Louis Battlehawk.
Okay, so me and you are in the East, and you're in the West. All right.
At least the St. Louis Battlehawks has a pretty cool logo, I think.
Yeah,
It
that
looks
is
like
pretty cool.
it looks like something out of He-Man. I can take that, you know.
Yeah. I just went DC Defenders because I think they got the best logo.
Shut up.
I tell you what, I might be also.
Your team is the worst logo.
Yeah, probably.
By far.
I might also.
It's just a smiling lizard.
Yeah.
I might also root for the Dallas Renegades. Is that what they were called?
The Dallas is that the No, it's Houston Roughnecks, I think.
No, Dallas is on there too.
Yeah, I know. There's the Houston Roughnecks and the Dallas Renegades.
Okay, Dallas. I might root for Dallas just because I would love if they become a bigger team than the Cowboys in Dallas.
Well, no,
that won't happen. But if that does, it'll be the greatest thing ever.
But yeah, I think I'm go with. I think I'm go with DC. I would say, is there any cool ideas you would have for the XFL? Like for its future, if it started to take off and make some money, what would be some ideas y'all would throw around? Like team locations, maybe you would add like a team somewhere.
I say they go back to the original way of like whenever a person wins, they get to go party with the cheerleaders.
No, I'm talking about like actual, Jake. I'm talking about like location. Like if you were to add a team, where would you add a team?
Louisville.
What city? Louisville would be great.
Yeah,
I'd actually expand up into Canada.
Toronto?
Down into Mexico would be good.
Yeah.
Mexico has a big following for football.
It would make it even more even too, because the way this sounds, this is not even at all. This is a mess because you have two teams in Texas, and then your closest West team is in California.
You have the Seattle Dragons.
They're all
That's worse.
all the way up.
Yeah, so this is not very well spread out.
This
So I think,
is going to be a logistical nightmare.
Yeah, so I think there'll have to be some expanding in order to get this.
I mean, it's Vince McMahon. Say what you want about the fella. He's a good businessman.
yeah, he is.
Which he has killed
and
the WWE, so.
I do like the idea of a team going to Birmingham, though.
I think Birmingham's a great city for a football team. If the XFL adds a team in Birmingham, I'll become a fan of them just because I love a team in Birmingham.
I'm a fan of St. Louis, too. It's too late.
I like Utah, too.
Utah is pretty awesome.
Wait, let's look at the...
Memphis.
Yeah.
Memphis is a great city
Look
for
at
a
the
team.
coaches, baby. The coaches.
I know Bob Stoops is one of them.
Who's Stoops?
Used to coach Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Took him to the Final Four.
Um,
Mark Stoops' brother, Kentucky's coach.
Who's Tamu?
I don't know.
Tamu is our quarterback.
Tamu.
Tamu! He can make all the throws. He has the ability to run the ball. He can be a dual threat. Head coach Jonathan Hayes.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either. Let's Google him. I have to know who I'm rooting for. and how terrible I just made of a decision because I can't back out of it now. It's recorded.
I hope he's a horrible coach.
Do you hope he's as bad as like Hitler?
Yeah, sure.
Christ.
Who's Tamu? What's his first name?
I don't know. That's a badass name, though.
The throwing Samoan. Oh, baby!
Oh, I know who this is. I bet I know who this is. If this is the guy I think it is, he played at Arizona and he was awful.
Great!
Yeah, in college. It could be a totally different player, but I'm thinking it might be him.
Tamu. One moment, people. Jonathan Hayes, former professional American football tight end and coach who currently serves as head coach and general manager of the St. Louis Battlehawks.
Head coach and general manager? Huh. I wonder if every coach is like that.
He was on the Bengals!
Did he play for the Bengals?
Oh, I hope not.
That looks like he was coaching from the looks of that
He was
picture.
a coach.
Okay.
He was a tight end coach for the Bengals.
Okay.
Okay.
So they hired a safe choice then. Go to DC's coach. I wanted to see who our coach is. Real quick. Teams.
DC Defenders.
Defenders.
You know what's hilarious? You say that this logo is awesome. Everyone else has said that this is one of the worst logos in the league.
I think it's one of the better ones.
That's because you're a fool.
Well, hell, it's better than that
DC Training Camp.
god-awful dragon.
And it's probably
Scooby Wright! You have someone named Scooby Wright.
No, that's our linebacker. I know who he is. He's good.
Good deal.
Yeah, he played at Arizona. He was actually...
It's nothing but mic'd up. All right, let's just look at Training Camp review.
he was actually a linebacker up for the Heisman.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, he was good.
Okay. The Defenders are so they're a defensive style team.
That's perfect.
Oh, that's actually really
That's
good.
actually
Yeah.
perfect. Huh?
That's really good.
Yeah.
Defensive tackle Kenny Bigelow. What a name, baby. Outside, what's the OT?
What now?
An OT.
Offensive tackle.
Offensive tackle. Malcolm Bunch. Linebacker John Celestion, or I don't know. Breathing Fire. What did we learn? Oh no. Defenders who stood out.
Where's our coach?
Tyree Jackson is one of your quarterbacks.
And Cardale Jones won a national championship with Ohio State. See how our running backs are. I don't recognize any of them.
They're useless.
Oh, wait.
Well, let's
Go
go
back
up. I'm wanting to see. Let's see here.
Jalen Myrick.
Go up a little bit. I want to see wide receivers.
Simi Cobbs. Malachi Dupree. I don't know any of these guys.
Oh, either.
I think I've heard of Rashad Ross, I think.
Yeah.
But
Where is y'all's coach at?
I know. That's what I want to know. Just go to Wikipedia. I would just
Wait, roster. Here we go.
I doubt it's going to be in roster.
yeah, dude, you're just gonna have to
Yeah,
just
just
go to
Wikia.
Wikipedia. Like,
Fun.
Well, actually, I think it was. Go back.
Oh, here we go. Tanner Engstrand is your offensive coordinator.
Where's the head coach?
Head coach is Pep Hamilton.
Pep Hamilton. God, I've heard that name. Go to.
Let's look
yeah.
him up, son. Head coach Pep Hamilton. What a name! And he's also the GM.
So I'd say it's just the case for everybody.
He
He has coached a lot in his life.
was a quarterback coach at Howard and an offensive coordinator. New York Jets, an offensive quality control. New York Jets quarterbacks coach. Cleveland Browns assistant head coach.
Okay. Yeah, Michigan and now the DC Defenders. Okay.
okay.
So it's like I'm wanting to see what
One more team to look up,
Yep.
baby.
Seattle.
The Seattle Dragons.
Seattle Dragons.
Just Wikipedia, dude, because we're like,
I'm interested to see the roster. Yeah, they're going to have the nicest stadium. Probably because they're actually playing in a legit stadium. Just go to the roster.
Stash. Oh my God, that man.
Holy!
Hamlet looks like he smokes 3 cartons of cigarettes a day.
Yeah.
He looks like a badass.
He looks like he burns them out. He
He burns them out on his mustache.
Yeah, or his tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silvers is named the starting quarterback. Whoever that is.
That Silvers guy that played in the American Football Alliance or whatever.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
That guy.
Let's see.
Jim Zorn. Where have I heard that name?
Jim Zorn. That sounds.
Let's give it a looky look.
Yeah.
I think I've heard the name Jim Zorn.
Jim Zorn.
Maybe he's extraterrestrial. Let's see here.
Yes, I do know
The
that.
Redskins.
He was the head coach for the Redskins for a few years.
Okay, so y'all got a.
Baltimore Ravens quarterback coach. Oh, he hasn't done anything since 2012 though.
Well, we'll see.
Well, we'll see how it goes because I think.
Well, oddly enough, he coaches for the Seattle Dragons. He was the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks in the 80s.
Oh, really? Okay, that's probably why then. But I'm excited for the XFL. I think we all figured out our teams.
Yep.
I figure we get to, we're near the end now, so I figure we get to Super Bowl predictions.
Okay.
All right. You know what? Because I've always done this. Jake, who you got?
I got the 49ers.
I'm going for you first.
35-27.
35-27, 49ers. What do you got, Brian?
I am going to go with the Chiefs 28-24.
28-24. Okay. I'm going to go with the 49ers 31-24.
Okay.
I think that's it.
We will see you guys next season.
Yep.
Enjoy your bowl.
Well, we'll probably see you March Madness.
Oh yeah. March
Because
Madness.
we'll probably fill out something online. For
Basketball sucks.
What?
Basketball sucks.
Problem.
No.
All
All
right.
right.
Mormon out.
And
Later,
here's
guys.
my impression of Jimmy Hoffa.